Hi y'all! So this is a 25-minute flow class. It's super energizing. You're going to do lots of twisting, and it's filmed at City Park in New Orleans. And it's awesome. So have so much fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Namaste. Alright guys, so let's get started seated at the top of your mat. So we're going to come into butterfly legs. So take the bottoms of your feet to touch in front of you. On an inhale, I want you to lengthen out your spine, take your shoulders back and down, lift through your heart, and then exhale, just start to fold forward. So thinking nose to toes, so really extending through your spine here for one more deep breath. Nice big exhale. Good. Slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. And now take your legs out wide. So coming into a wide leg forward fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Keep your feet really active just for 2 deep breaths. Feet are flexed here. Good. One more breath. Slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. Again, take the bottoms of your feet together to touch in front of you. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the sky. Exhale to fold. Just for 1 deep breath. Good. Slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. Now take your legs out wide and fold it down on your exhale. Inhale, come back up. Take the bottoms of your feet together. Exhale, fold. Just start to do this on your own breath cycle. So as you're moving and breathing, opening up your hips to start off our practice, I want you to set an intention for your work today. So just thinking of anything you want to dedicate this time to. You know, what are you trying to work on in your life? What is holding you back in your life? Maybe asking the universe for help or guidance in a situation. Let's do one more deep breath. We're going to end with our legs out wide here. Good. Now that your legs are out wide, let's come all the way back up. Now take your right hand right behind your sacrum and reach your left arm up to the sky. Now start to move your hips away from the earth. So coming into fallen triangle, reaching up tall, coming into the right razor edge of both of your feet. Okay, you're going to be here for 3. Really reach towards the back of your space for 2. For 1, swing your left arm around, come all the way back to seated, and then on an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, left hand right behind your sacrum, and lift your hips away from the earth. Keep reaching back, coming onto the left razor edge of both of your feet, coming into fallen triangle. See if you can lift your hips up a little bit higher for 3, for 2, for 1. Come all the way back down, just switch sides. Start to do this on your own breath. So on your inhale, lifting your hips. Exhaling them back down and just switching sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. Just do one more time on each side. Moving and breathing with your breath, your metronome for your practice. And after those 2 breaths, just come into your wide leg forward fold, releasing down low. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Good. Take the bottoms of your feet together and just cross your legs in front of you, coming into a tabletop. So just coming to your hands and knees, wrists right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips, tuck your toes, send your hips up high. Our first down dog, all right? So pedal out your feet a little bit here, bending one knee and then the other. Shake your head a little yes, shake your head a little no, making sure your jaw is really relaxed. Your breath is deep here. So inhaling up through your fingertips to your tailbone, exhaling down the backs of your legs, taking your heels towards your yoga mat. On an inhale, lift your heels, come up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze between your thumbs and step, jump, float to the front of your yoga mat. So good, you guys. Inhale to a flat back, extend your spine, soft bend into your knees. Exhale to fold. 2 more times. Inhale, flat back. Make that number 7 with your body. Exhale, fold low. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend the crown of your head towards the front of your space. Exhale to fold. Now with the soft bend in your knees, inhale to reverse swan dive. Reach out, reach up, all the way up to the sky. Palms touch above your head. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. So we're going to start with a variation on sun salutation A. Inhale, reach arms up tall all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it down, leading with your heart. Your head drops last. Inhale, flat back. Extend your spine, cobra back. Exhale, plant your hands up, your right foot way back to the back of your yoga mat. Just feel that nice little stretch in your right psoas. Come up to your finger pads, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back, and then take your left foot back. Down dog here. One deep breath. Big exhale. Inhale, your right leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, plant your right foot right in between your hands. Feel that nice stretch in your psoas. Come up to your finger pads. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. One more deep breath here. Good. Take your left foot to meet your right and halfway lift when you get there. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Just warming up, moving with our breath. Exhale, swan dive. Bring it right back down to your yoga mat. Inhale to lengthen. Make space. Extend. Exhale to fold. Now take your right foot way back to the back of your yoga mat. Come up to your finger pad. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. One more deep breath here. Good. Take your right foot back to meet your left. Down dog. Drop your head down low and breathe. One deep breath. Nice big exhale. Good. Take your left foot up and back behind you. Tripod down dog. And on your exhale, plant your left foot right in between your hands. Again, come up to your finger pads. Shoulder blades down your back. Lift up through your heart. One more deep breath here. Big exhale. Good. Take your right foot to meet your left. Down dog. Drop your head down low and breathe. One deep breath. Good. Inhale, your left leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, plant your left foot right in between your hands. Again, come up to your finger pads. Shoulder blades down your back. Lift up through your heart. Very nice. And then come into your forward fold at the top of your mat. Just grab opposite elbows here. Shake your head a little yes. Shake your head a little no. Releasing your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine out long. Exhale, plant your hands this time and step back to your plank pose, top of your push-up. Inhale in your plank. And then exhale, just take your hips up and back, down dog. On an inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you, coming into your tripod down dog. Down dog splits. Okay, inhale here, and then exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Shoulders go over your wrist. Pull your core in tight. Inhale to kick up to the sky, and then exhale, plant your right foot right in between your hands. Take your left knee down, coming into low lunge. On an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, lifting up through your heart. Slide your shoulder blades down your back and keep your breath deep and free. Pinkies towards each other. So this internal rotation in your arms for one more deep breath. So you can get a little back bend here because it feels good. So good. On an exhale, take your hands to frame your right foot. Right foot meets your left foot into a plank pose, top of your push-up. We're here for 3 deep breaths. Breathing for 3. Pull your core in tight. Breathing for 2. See if you can lift your hips up a little bit higher. Breathing for 1. Take your hips up and back. Down dog. On an inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull it in. Inhale to kick back. Lift up tall. Exhale, plant your left foot right in between your hands. Back knee goes down. Inhale, your arms reach all the way up to the sky, coming into your low lunge. Then try to get your right knee as far back behind you as you can, feeling that nice stretch. So we warmed up through our psoas to begin. Just getting a little bit deeper into it for one more deep breath. So you can get a little back bend here. On your exhale, take your hands to frame your left foot. Left foot meets your right foot into a plank pose. Again, we're here for 3 deep breaths. Strengthening our core muscles. See if you can lift your hips up a little bit higher. For 3, for 2, for 1. Take your hips up and back. Down dog. We're here for 4 deep breaths. So send your hips up as high as you can here, pulling your core in tight. Feel the energy through your fingertips, spreading your fingers out super, super wide here. So good. One more breath. Relaxing your head down low. Good. On an inhale, come up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or float. Front of your yoga mat. So good. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Now interlace your fingers right at your lower back, pressing your palms together, and then extend your knuckles towards the sky. So just opening up through your shoulders a little bit, making sure your head is relaxed all the way down. We're here for 2 more breaths. Good. And without slingshotting anything, slowly release your hands down to your yoga mat. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Reach up tall, active fingertips. And then on your exhale, take your left arm forward and your right arm back. So just getting a little twist here. Keeping your hip tips squared towards the front of the room. Just opening up through your heart, through your shoulders for 1 more breath. Nice big exhale. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back this time. Get that twist. Where you look is where you go. Try to look towards the back of your space, your left fingertips. For 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale to swan dive down to your forward fold. Inhale to lengthen out long. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your down dog. So straight into down dog here. So great, you guys. Inhale, your right leg lifts up tall. And then exhale, just plant your right foot right in between your hands and reach your right arm up to the sky. So just getting a nice little low lunge twist here, opening up through your heart. See if you can gaze at your right fingertips. Okay, keep your left leg really active. So pulling muscle to bone, setting the back of your left knee towards the sky for 1 more breath. Cleansing exhale. Good. Take your right hand down, and we're going to just twist to the other side. So plant your right hand down and reach your left arm up to the sky. So it's a little bit different here. If you need a block for your right hand, by all means, take a block right under your right hand. Okay, really reach up through your left fingertips for 3, for 2, for 1. Take your left hand down to your yoga mat. We're going to come into pyramid from here. So take your left foot up 1/3 of the way, turning your left toes to the top left corner of your yoga mat, and then squaring off your hips towards the front of the room. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. Shoulders go back and down, and then exhale, just fold down low. So the goal is to have both of your legs straight, but it might not be happening yet, and that's okay. You can always have a little bend into your right knee. As long as you're feeling a nice little hamstring stretch, keep pulling back on your right hip crease here. Deep breath in. Strengthening exhale. Good. And we're going to come into standing splits from here. So start to walk your fingertips towards the front of your yoga mat, about 1 foot in front of your right foot, and just reach your left leg up to the sky and drop your head down low. Relax your forehead. Relax your face here. So good. Pull muscle to bone in your left leg. On an inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. If you want to experiment with your balance, you can take your right hand behind your right calf, or maybe even both hands for balance. So good, you guys. 1 more deep breath here. Good. Now take your left leg way back to the back of your yoga mat once again, and we're going to just do our twist on a breath. So inhale, your right arm lifts up to the sky. Exhale, your right hand down to the other side. So reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale it down. Good. Take your right foot to meet your left, plank pose, and then take your hips up and back. Down dog. So good. 2 deep breaths in your down dog. Biceps are going forward. Triceps are going back towards the back of your space. So feel that openness in your upper back. For 1 more deep breath. Good. Slow and controlled. Make your way all the way to the top of your yoga mat. Grab opposite elbows here. Just a couple deep breaths in a forward fold, just to catch our breath for a moment. Relaxing your face, relaxing your jaw, maybe bending one knee and then the other, whatever feels good to you in this moment. Good, and slowly release your hands down to your mats. On an inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Gaze goes up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Very good. Let's move. Inhale, arms reach up tall. And then on your exhale, take your left arm forward, right arm back. Again, get that twist. Hip tips towards the front of the room. Look towards your right fingertips. And feel that expansion in your chest here. For one more breath. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. Exhale, right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Again, feel that openness in your left shoulder. Look, where you look is where you go. So try to look at your left fingertips, but keep your rib tips and your hip tips squared towards the front of the room. For one more breath. Strengthening exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. Now interlock your thumbs and get a little back bend because it feels really nice. And then on your exhale, swan dive it down. Forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Extend your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, down dog. Hiking your hips up to the sky. Dropping your head down low and breathing. So good, you guys. Make sure your head and your neck are really relaxed here. On an inhale, lift your left leg all the way up to the sky. And then exhale to plant your left foot right in between your hands. So we're going to take that twist. So take your right hand right under your right shoulder and reach your left arm up to the sky. So really extending through your fingertips. Keep taking your shoulders away from your ears. Extending the crown of your head towards the front of the room and then pulling muscle to bone in your right leg. For one more deep breath. See if you can look at your left fingertips. Good. And then take your left hand down. Reach your right arm up to the sky this time. So getting a twist just in the other direction. If you need a block for your left hand, you can always use a block. So again, keep extending through the crown of your head. Shoulders down your back. And reach up to the sky with your right fingertips for one more deep breath. Keep bending into your left knee. And then take your right hand down to frame your left foot. We're going to come into pyramid from here. So take your right foot up a third of the way, turning your right toes to the top right corner of your mat. On an inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, just hinging from your hips. Fold low. So if you need a little bend into your left knee, by all means, take it. The goal, again, is to have both legs straight, but that happens with time. So just feeling that nice stretch into your hamstring here. So from here, so keep pulling back on your left hip crease. We're going to take one more breath. Good. From here, coming into standing split, start to walk your fingertips towards the front of your space. Lift your right leg up to the sky and drop your head down low. Relax your forehead here. Relax your face. So beautiful, you guys. Pull muscle to bone in your right leg to lift it up a little bit higher. For 3, for 2, for 1. Take your right leg way back to the back of your mat. And again, we're going to take those twists. One breath, one movement. So on your inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Get that twist. Exhale it back down to your yoga mat. And then on your inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Ooh, that feels good. Exhale it down. Very nice. And then take your left foot to meet your right foot. Plank pose here. And then take your hips up and back. Downward facing dog pose. So see if you can send your heart a little bit closer to your thigh. So you should be a little bit more warm here. So good. The good news is we're done all the hard stuff. So we're just going to unwind and relax. So on your inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, take your right knee right behind your right wrist. Kick your foot over to the left. Coming into pigeon pose or pigeon prep. Okay, so first start to walk your hands towards your hips. Okay, on an inhale, lift your heart, shoulders go back and down, extension through your spine, and then keep that extension while you slowly fold over. So maybe you're just on your hands. If you feel a stretch in your hip, by all means, just stay on your hands as long as you have extension in your spine, or you can come onto your forearms, or maybe you can come all the way down, or maybe putting some pressure on your third eye to just help calm everything down. So our hips are kind of just this storage space for old bad emotions and old stress. So just send your breath into your muscle fascia to just help open it up. So with every exhale, try to soften, try to release down. We're going to be here for 3 more deep breaths. Relaxing your face, relaxing your jaw as much as you can. Keeping that calm, relaxed breath here. Good, and slowly start to put weight into your hands, taking your upper body up. Now listen closely. I want you to take your left knee to touch the bottom of your right foot. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're gonna come into pinwheel. So inhale your arms up to the sky, and then exhale, take your arms over to the right and start to walk your fingertips over to the right as far as you can. So just feeling this twist. When you start to feel your edge, you can stay there or maybe come onto your forearms. Just seeing what feels good to get a little bit of twisting in your spine to wring out, to detox, to open up energy, to open up circulation in your spine, which is the root of all the centers for energy, for circulation, just opening up that space since everything branches off of our spine. Good, we're going to be here for 2 more deep breaths. So just try to soften as much as you can here, feeling that nice twist, that nice release, keeping your breath deep and relaxed. Good, slow and controlled. Come all the way back up to center. Very good, and just take the bottoms of your feet together to touch in front of you. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. So just coming into butterfly legs. So seeing how you feel different at the end of your practice. So just feeling a little bit more open in your hips than we did when we first began. We're here for 1 more deep, full breath. And a big cleansing exhale. Good. Slowly come all the way up. Cross your legs in front of you, meeting in downward facing dog. So just coming through hands and knees, tucking your toes, setting your hips up high, downward facing dog pose. Oh man, it feels good. Inhale, your left leg lifts up to the sky, coming into pigeon. Exhale, your left knee right behind your left wrist. Kick your foot over to the right. Slide your right leg back. Start to walk your hands towards your hips on an inhale. Lift up through your heart. Exhale, start to fold down low. So maybe one hip is more open than the other. Just see where you can release, where you can lengthen. So maybe for this side, you might be on your hands when you're on your forearms for the other side. It doesn't matter as long as you have length and you feel that stretch. Making sure your left knee is to the left of your hip. So we have the tendency to put our left knee right in front of our hip. So just try to open that out. If you want to go a little bit further, you can always take your left shin more parallel to the front of your mat. But if you do so, make sure that your foot is flexed here. We're going to be here for 3 more deep breaths. Good, slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. Good, we're going to take pinwheel on this side. So take your right knee to touch the bottom of your left foot. Yeah. Inhale your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, take your arms over to the left and start to walk your hands over to the left. So just feeling a twist. Experiment and see where you can find your edge. And once you find your edge, you can stay there or you can come onto your forearms. So I just want you to feel the twist. Feel the release in your spine, just wringing out here. Deep cleansing breaths. We're here for 2 more breaths. Let's make that 3 more. Good. Slowly come up to your hands if you're on your forearms and make your way to the center. And now take your legs out wide. So coming into a wide leg forward fold. On an inhale, arms reach up tall. Exhale, just fold low. So feel the difference. Feel the openness that your practice has created in your hips. Keeping your feet active. Elongating through your spine, remembering your intention. In this moment, just thanking yourself for getting yourself to your mat. I know in our hectic lives, it's sometimes really hard to make time for ourselves. So just thank yourself for loving yourself enough to give your body this amazingly beneficial practice. One more deep breath. Good. Slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. And then take your legs together out in front of you. Inhale your arms up to the sky. And exhale, just fold it forward. Grabbing wherever you can. Maybe it's behind your knees, behind your calves, the sides of your feet, or maybe making peace fingers, grabbing the insides of your big toes. We're here for 2 breaths. Good. Slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. And then slowly make your way all the way onto your backs for our Shavasana. Take your palms to face the sky. Take your shoulder blades together on your back. And just start to release. Start to have that deep, calming breath. Relaxing your forehead, relaxing your jaw. Feeling all the new energy created by your poses, by your deep, rich breath you've carried out through your practice. And just come back to your intention. In this moment, just send all that good energy out to something in your life or someone you love, whatever you dedicated this time to. Please stay in your Shavasana as long as you can. This is probably the most beneficial pose in all of yoga. So if you have the time, please stay here as long as you can to just reap all the benefits of your practice, to just release, to let go, let all the energy integrate here into your muscles, into your spirit, to all of your energy centers. Okay, my name is Casey. It was my pleasure to lead you guys through your practice. Until we meet again, namaste.